Hi guys, I'm hoping you guys can help me figure out basically a charity to support every month in 2020. So obviously I like to do a lot of charity work. If you're new to my channel, my name's Katie and I have focused a lot on Operation Christmas Child shoeboxes, and I've made videos about why I do those, but I also sponsor children. I've made some videos about those, and I really do need to make some update videos about each of the children I sponsor. But basically I just want to do a small donation, maybe like $50 a month, to a bunch of different charities, like one for every month, and kind of feature a new one on my channel every month. I know I don't have like the biggest following, but you know, maybe someone will search up the charities and they'll see my videos and learn more about the charity, and hopefully they will want to also donate or somehow help out that charity. So I'm just going to give you an idea of the different types of categories that I'm looking into, and it doesn't have to be like a big name charity or a small name charity. Just kind of like I would just kind of like to help out a different type of like business or charity area every month. It'll make sense when I say each month. But anyway, couple things that I do want to point out are I've actually started exercising. It has nothing to do with a New Year's resolution. I actually started more maybe like the end of November, beginning of December, and I'm just really trying to work back up to where I was 2 years ago. I was in like really good shape. Well, for me, I was able to run a half marathon in an hour and 45 minutes, which is really good for me, and now I can barely run like 2 miles. So I would like to get back into pretty good shape, even if it's not like as good of shape, but definitely like better than I am now. So my whole point of telling you that was when I'm on the treadmill, I'm trying to listen to some podcasts. I've been listening to Awake at Night. It's put out by the United Nations. And I've also just been listening to like some YouTube videos. I try to stay on the treadmill about 35 minutes. So I look for videos that are about that length. Anyway, I watched this video in 2 parts, and it was the guy, his name is Scott Harrison, and he was giving a speech, and I listened to his hour-long speech in 2 parts, 2 treadmill sessions, and he invented the charity called Charity Water. And this is the book that he wrote. I have not started reading it yet, but I will say that 100% of the proceeds from this book do go to his charity. He does have a 100% model, which is like kind of unrealistic for all charities to follow, but basically anything that's donated to the charity, he puts toward the charity, and then like the staff payroll and stuff gets paid for by donors, and he's got a lot of like rich, famous donors that support his charity. But anyway, so that kind of got me thinking that this is kind of a clean water charity, and I could pick one month to support $50 towards a clean water charity, whether it be this one, Charity Water, or another one. So if you let me know if you have any other water charities that are worth it to support, let me know, and I might pick that one for my water month. I haven't decided like what month is going to be what, and I'm not going to put too much thought behind like this month means this or this month means this. I'm just going to kind of pick them at random. I thought about a charity one. I thought about doing a food one, whether it's a local food bank or some kind of international food bank. I did donate this year to some sort of like United States food bank charity, or sorry, I guess last year at this point in 2020, because there was, you know, food problems with people losing jobs and everything. I did used to support, I really like wildlife, so some type of wildlife charity, not necessarily the World Wildlife Foundation. I think what I'm going to do is a specific elephant charity, the David Sheldrick Wildlife Trust, and I actually got to visit there when I went to Kenya, and I used to sponsor an elephant. I actually sponsored 2 elephants, like one year and one another year, and then I didn't do it in 2020, but I want to do it again, and so I think I'm probably going to do that one, and it's $50 to sponsor for the year, I think, and I just really like them. You can check them out on Instagram. I think that the work they do is very good. I also really just like elephants, especially baby elephants. I think maybe St. Jude. When I didn't have to drive to work this November, but every other year when I've had to drive to work in November, I always hear on the radio station doing a fundraiser for St. Jude, and people just call in with these heartbreaking stories and some heartwarming stories, and I just might choose to do that donation maybe around November for 2021 make a donation to St. Jude or like some kind of child cancer foundation. I do sponsor children, and I sponsor through Children International, so I might do like an extra, not an extra sponsored child, but make like an extra donation towards one of the programs that they run. So something to do with like child education I would like to do. So basically, so we've got like water, food, elephant, child education, child cancer, some type of cancer. Oh, and another thing that I want to do is donate my hair when it gets a little bit longer. I'm gonna donate to, I forgot what it's called, but it's not the one that, it's not Locks of Love, because that makes people pay for the wigs that they get. But I do need to grow a little bit more. I haven't gotten a haircut in 16 months now, and I think I need to grow a little bit more, and then I will be able to donate my hair. I would like to make a donation towards like an animal rescue, because my dog is a rescue dog from an animal shelter. So I might just donate to that specific one, which is the SPCA in Westchester, New York. I also thought of donating towards like bail bonds, because there is, I think, like a problem with the cash bail system, and some people are literally in jail just because they can't afford a $20 bail, and that's really unfortunate. I would also like to donate towards some type of like college education program, not necessarily a scholarship, but I don't know, something of that effect. I haven't really decided. And yeah, so I don't think that's 12 things that I have. So I've got, sorry for recapping again, but we've got water, food, child education, child cancer, elephant, dog shelter, bail bonds. So that's 7. I probably also would like to, excuse me, donate towards the National Eating Disorder Association, because that's a cause that I do care about. And then a couple others. So give me some ideas of charities that you like to support and why, and I'll make those like one of my months, one of my 12 charities this year. This other thing is this, one of my friends sent me, lives in Kansas, and I haven't read it yet, unfortunately, but it is a book that a local diner, I think, put together, and the sales of this book they're using to like provide meals to people who can't afford them. So that's a super cool idea as well. So even if you like buy a book, I mean, even this book, like the proceeds went to the charity. This book, the proceeds go to the charity, and this is for food locally within the United States. My charities don't have to be locally, they could be international, they could be whatever. I kind of feel like I am talking really disjointed in this video, and I did have it planned out, and I'm just like, as I'm trying to say it, so much stuff is coming in my head that I want to say. Anyway, my whole point of doing this is to kind of highlight a charity, make a video of 12 different charities throughout the year, hopefully give more people information, people who search on YouTube, people who watch my channel, and they can decide if that's also a charity that they would like to support. So I guess this video is kind of short, but please just let me know in the comments like one of your favorite charities, what the cause is, and why you like that charity, so I can look into it and see if it's gonna be one of the 12 that I choose to sponsor this year.